Hey everyone, welcome back to the channel, and today we've got another great Legacy Lightsaber review. As you can see, I literally just got back from Batuu here on the East Coast at Walt Disney World for a brand new lightsaber release today. It was announced, I guess, maybe about a week or two ago that on July 8th, Plo Koon was going to be getting released here at Walt Disney World and in Disneyland, California. So, of course, you know, Pen Flo is going to be there to get that day of release lightsaber in his hands and try to get this video out to you guys ASAP. So that's what we did. As soon as I got off work today, we went straight to Batuu and picked us up a brand new Plo Koon Legacy lightsaber that we're going to take a look at today. Now, just looking at the case, this symbol should look very familiar. If you have the Obi-Wan Kenobi Episode 1 lightsaber, this is the exact symbol that was on that case. And up until now, they've been trying to diversify all the cases so they each got their own unique symbol or a different coloring pattern of some kind. But when you first look at this case, you're like, hey, this looks like exactly like my Obi-Wan. Like, they didn't really do anything different. That's where you're wrong, because I'm not showing you something. This is a first for any Legacy lightsaber case. When they brought out the Luminara Unduli and the Ventress refocused, those cases were white. That was the first time there's ever been a different color case from the gray. Those were in white, so that was totally different. Now what they've done here that's totally different, that's never been done before, to make it different than the Obi-Wan, we have some logoing on the top of the case. And it actually is in the plastic. It's not a sticker or something cheap that they just slapped on there. It is actually in the plastic, so it's not something that's going to peel off or anything like that. But there you go. That's what they did to give this case a very unique design. It's actually very cool. It's definitely wasn't expecting. I was wondering what they were going to do with the case. I thought it was going to be white again, just with a different symbol on the front since they started doing these white cases. But here we got something new. We got some decaling on the case itself. And on the bottom, of course, you just got Plo Koon and all your lightsaber information. But we're not here to see the case. Well, some of us are, but we're here to see the goods. There you go. Plo Koon Legacy lightsaber. Now, I know what you're telling yourself. Pen Flo, this looks very similar to the Luminara, and this is where I have a problem. I understand a lot of these lightsabers are the same or very similar, but let me do a comparison for you. We have yet to do our Luminara review. That's coming up very soon. But let me put these side by side, and you can see what I'm talking about. And then I actually got another one to show you. You guys see what's going on here? There's your Plo Koon. There's your Luminara Unduli. Can't get them in the same shot. There, we'll back them up a little bit. Look how almost identical these two lightsabers are, other than a little different coloring. The Luminara's got the gold pommel end. The Plo's just got silver, but then Plo at the top's got some black grooving and then blue on his emitter end, and then Luminara is just, just the silver color. So I caught on to what they were doing here a little bit ago, because I'm going to show you another one, because I already had somebody point this out to me. This is Darth Maul, okay? Let's bring up the Luminara again. There's Darth Maul and Luminara. And then here's Darth Maul and Plo Koon. These sabers are almost cookie cutters of one another. And after they released the Luminara, and I'm like, wow, that really looks like Darth Maul. And then they shortly announced they're releasing Plo Koon. I realize what they're doing. They're using the similar hilt frame style, like the Maul, and making as many hilts out of it as possible so they can continuously sell you basically the same hilt with a different name on it. That's exactly what they're doing, because they basically have the Darth Maul model, make a little bit of slight changes, and they made it into Luminara, make a few different slight changes, and they make it into Plo Koon. So suckers like me are going to buy basically the same lightsaber 3 times because it's got slightly different coloring and a different name and a little bit different case. So I see what they're doing. It's a smart move. You know, a lot of the lightsabers got very similar design. Why not make them all on the same, you can make them in the same production runs and minimize, your design costs and all that, and still push out new product to the consumers. So that's what they're doing. So if there's another, I'm not sure if there's another lightsaber similar style to this, but there is. I wouldn't be surprised if it doesn't come out very soon. But there you go. There's an up close look at the Plo Koon. You said, like you could literally put two of these together and tell me it's Darth Maul, and I would have believed you, because it's so similar. The blue emitter end, that's a nice little touch, and the black grooving, just give it a little different look than that Luminara. And this is actually going to be your ignition switch here. But yeah, it's a very nice looking lightsaber. Darth Maul's always been one of my favorites because it's such a clean, smooth looking lightsaber. And that's what's nice about the Plo Koon as well. And the Luminara, which we'll take a look at in another video. But let's light this thing up, see what kind of sound and coloring we have. Obviously it's going to be blue, but they seem to be changing a lot of the sounds in these recently. It's giving them their own unique little sound. So let's see what the Plo sounds like once we light this up. Similar ignition sound, but here it's got a nice deep idle hum. I like the sound of this. It's definitely a little different than the, like, say, the Obi-Wan or the Reforged, the other type of blue sabers. But yeah, it's got a nice deep growl to it. I really like the idle sound and the someone else not gonna do it. The sway sound. That sway sound almost sounds like Darth Vader's sway sound, which is very cool. But yeah, you got your typical clash sounds and everything like that, but yeah. I really like the sound of it. I like the look of it, but yeah, like I said, just another very similar design than we've already seen with the Luminara and the Maul, which I get it. And the Luminara is actually green, so a little different coloring, but yeah, definitely a nice lightsaber. I'm just glad to add it to my collection. I'm always glad to add another lightsaber to my collection. I have so many to put in this case over here. I'm gonna need a new case very soon. But yeah, there you go. So if you're looking to get a Plo Koon, it is now available East and West Batuu. Get out there and get them. They are now available. They had plenty of them, so you don't have to worry about them running out of stock anytime soon. Classic de-ignition sound. Yeah, very fine addition to the lightsaber collection. So hope you guys enjoyed it. Let me know if you're going to try to pick up a Plo Koon for yourself and what you think of the situation of releasing similar lightsaber designs with different names labeled on them. But I mean, that's just all comes down to the design of the lightsabers originally. They just all had that same very similar styling between multiple characters, which makes it nice for producing lightsabers that you don't really have to change a whole lot to make a new lightsaber and sell it to sucker consumers like myself who needs to collect them all. So so I hope you guys enjoyed it. Like I said, we're gonna have Luminara review coming up soon and a bunch of other stuff, so stay tuned. Hope you guys enjoyed it. And you can follow me on Twitter at Pen2Flo to stay up to date on stuff like this and uploads and whatever I decide to post there. So thanks for watching. This has been the Pen2Flo Plo Koon Legacy Lightsaber Perspective.